Hi babies! It's Andeng. Welcome to my channel. Tara, kwentuhan tayo. Hi babies! Kumusta kayong lahat? Sana nasa mabuti kayong kalagayan. Kumusta yung celebration nyo ng Pasko? Sana naging masaya yung celebration nyo. At sana magkakasama yung buong pamilya na sinelebrate yung Christmas. Yung sa amin dito sa Canada was just a simple celebration. Nagluto lang ako ng konti kasi 3 lang naman kami ng mga anak ko. And then, Christmas morning, ng pagkagising nila, nagbukas sila ng gifts. Alam mo yung ang sarap maging bata, 'di ba? Naalala nyo ba ng mga bata pa kayo? Or tayo? Yung kapag Pasko, masaya tayo kasi mayroon tayong mga regalo. Alam mo yung iba yung ngiti sa mga labi tsaka sa mga mata ng mga bata kapag sinabi mo na Pasko. Hindi lang yan. Syempre, kung meron kayong mga ninong at ninang, syempre, meron kayong pamasko galing sa kanila, di ba? Tapos, bukod pa doon, yung parents nyo, bibigyan pa kayo ng regalo or pamasko. Alam niyo yung mga ampaw na tinatawag nila. Minsan, alam mo yun, nakakailan kaming ganong na kinokolekta na magkapatid. Tapos, yun nga, ang saya-saya sa mukha, sa ngiti, sa pungay ng mata ng mga bata kapag sinabi mo na Pasko. So, yun yung nangyari doon sa mga anak ko. They opened their gifts on Christmas Day, Christmas morning actually. And alam mo yung tuwan-tuwa sila. It was not like an extravagant Christmas celebration for us 3 kasi I was still on disability. But, alam mo yun, na-arouse din naman namin. And of course, we celebrated it together with my parents, my sister, with Chris, na partner ko. It's just that we celebrated it through video call, kumbaga. Kasi syempre, alam naman natin na nandito kami malaya sa kanila and they're all in the Philippines. But then again, alam mo yung hindi naging hadlang yung distance para makapag-celebrate kami together. And nakakamiss yung Paskong Pinoy. Like, yung magsa-celebrate ka ng 12 midnight, hihintayin mo talaga yung stroke of midnight before, alam mo yun, before kayo kumain or before kayo mag-exchange gifts. And nakakataba ng puso na we can still celebrate it kahit ganito kami kalaya sa kanila. I know it's not the same nakatulad ng kung magkakasama kayo, pero alam mo yung we can only do what we can, kumbaga. And I'm so happy na we were able to celebrate it together. So yun nga, ilang araw na lang magbabagong taon na. And I know tayo mga Pilipino, meron tayong tinatawag na mga resolutions. Like mga New Year's resolution natin sa sarili natin, sa family natin, and maging sa kapwa natin. Not everyone will create New Year's resolution. Kasi sasabihin naman ng iba, mag-create ka ng resolution, tapos di mo naman tutuparin. So, what's the sense, di ba? Well, yun yung karaniwang sinasabi ng mga tao. But then, minsan sasabihan ka naman, na mag-New Year's resolution ka pa, hihintay mo pa yung New Year, pwede mo namang gawin ngayon. May point nga naman, di ba? But then, bakit nga ba tayo nagkakaroon ng New Year's resolution? Siyempre, pag paalam natin sa nakalipas na taon, magpo-forward na tayo or magmo-move forward na tayo sa panibagong taon. Panibagong taon meaning panibagong simula, panibagong pag-asa, and panibagong life ahead. Kung naging masaklap man ang 2021 nyo, Like, kung naging masalimuot man yung experience nyo, or kung, alam mo yung madami kayong pinagdaanan na pagsubok this past 2021, alam mo yung parang magkakaroon ka ng hope for a better future, a better tomorrow, because a new year is coming. Like for myself, for example, 2021 was not a really good year for me. Alam mo yung, I got into an accident last April. I was put on disability, and of course, if you're on disability, hindi ka pwede magtrabaho. Meaning, you're only on disability payments from the government or from my insurance. Tapos, I lost my car. Alam mo yun. So, para akong natigilan, kumbaga. Tumigil yung mundo ko pansamantala. But then, bago magtapos itong taon, after a few months nung accident, I've been working alongside my very good physiotherapist and a very good counselor as well, yung psychologist ko. I still do sessions with them, and base sa findings nila, I'm able to return back to work. Alam mo yung, it's so exciting to be able to go back to working, and of course going back dun sa area na I love the most. So the area that I was talking about is the operating room. Alam mo yung iba ang dating sa akin when you say, oh, I'm an OR nurse. Alam mo yung parang meron ka agad na gratification na mangyayari. Let's say, for example, pumasok yung pasyente sa OR na may bali sa binti. Like, the patient has a broken bone, kumbaga. And then, ikaw yung nurse doon, i-assist mo yung surgeon and yung surgical team. Mag-a-assist ka sa kanila, and then you will put plates, screws, or pins, or kahit ano, para ma-fix yung bone. So by the time the patient leaves the operating room, the bone is already fixed. Kumbaga, parang instant gratification. Oh, yes. Okay na. Na-fix na yung broken bone, kumbaga. Another example is that when you come in the OR with an acute appendicitis, for example, sobrang sakit ng tagiliran mo na nag-burst na pala yung appendix mo and everything. So by the time you come there, you're really, really sick. Kasi, di ba, syempre, kapag nag-burst yung appendix, ibig sabihin, mataas yung risk for infection sa katawan mo. That's why you're, like, really, really sick. But then, after ng surgery mo, the appendix will be removed, your belly or yung tiyan mo will be cleansed, and tatahiin ka, and that's it. You're good as new again. Although, hindi ko rin masasabi, it depends on the age, yung morbidity ng pasyente, kung meron ba siyang ibang mga sakit and whatnot. Depende doon yung healing process niya. But, the feeling na natanggal mo yung problem dun sa patient is something na I really wanted to feel right away. Kapag kinumpara mo siya, for example, working in a surgical ward, na parang it takes time for patients to heal, di ba? Hindi naman isang iglap, magaling na sila kagad. No, it takes time. The only downfall ng working in the OR is that after nilang lumabas ng operating room, wala ka ng balita sa kanila. Hindi mo alam kung gumaling ba sila or naging worse pa yung sakit nila, or wala ka ng follow-up. That's the only downfall. But other than that, I love the environment. Alam mo yun, sobrang lamig sa loob ng operating room. Kasi hindi naman pwedeng sobrang init, because sabi nga nila, kapag sobrang init, it will be like a haven for microorganisms to grow. Meaning, kailangan dapat malamig yung environment. But our hospital provides us with scrub suits and jackets. So, hindi kami giginawin sa loob, kumbaga. And what I love most about it too is that yung discipline na meron yung mga OR nurses. Like, let's say for example, kung ikaw yung scrub nurse, I mean, when I say scrub nurse, sila yung directly nag-a-assist sa mga surgeon when it comes to doing the surgeries. So, kung ikaw ay ang scrub nurse na nakatayo next to the surgeon, alam mo yung meron kang discipline in a way na kailangan mong maging vigilant sa sterility ng gamit mo. Like, kailangan, alam mo yung eagle eye ka talaga when you're like looking at your stuff. Kasi konting masagi lang yan ng kung sino. Alam mo yung unsterile na siya. And if it's not sterile, you can't use it towards the patient. Kasi kapag hindi siya sterile and nakabukas yung, let's say, tiyan ng pasyente, alam mo yung magiging haven na naman siya for infection. So, isa yun sa mga gusto ko why I love working in the OR. And of course, before the day ends, alam mo yung tina-terminally clean yung every operating room. Meaning, talagang nililinis siya from top to bottom. So, goodbye germs talaga. Kaya gustong gusto ko doon. Alam mo yun, compared sa ward na parang, yeah, once a day nga siyang nililinis, pero that's it, diba? But in the OR, it's like every single day, tina-terminal clean yung each and every room. Kaya ganun. And what I also like about it is that yung bonding na meron yung nurses and doctors. Alam mo yung hindi mo mararamdaman na doktor sila. Kumbaga, you're a team. Pumasok yung pasyente na meron siyang sakit, meron siyang dinaramdam. And you're a team who's working alongside one another to be able to help the patient heal and be better. Alam mo yung ang sarap sa feeling na you're working with a good team. Although sometimes meron namang mga surgeons na alam mo yung medyo may kumbaga. Kasi syempre doctor sila and everything. Pero most of them are really, really nice. Like, when I was working back in the Philippines years ago, the OR is actually the area that I chose. And even when I was a student back in college, the OR was my elective course. And believe it or not, sa batch namin, ako lang yung pumili na mag-elective na OR. Ewan ko, ayaw ng mga klase ko doon kasi they don't like standing for long hours, they don't like changing into scrub suits. Alam mo yun? Ako kasi, I'm very bad at keeping white clean. Eh, di ba sa nurses in the Philippines, ang uniform mostly ay white. And I hate white kasi hindi ako magaling mag-maintain ng cleanliness ng white. Although it really good, looks good on a person, pero nahihirapan ako i-maintain yun, lalo pa kung upo na ako sa kung saan, alam mo yun. Pero in the OR, we are provided with our own scrubs. And it's hospital laundered. So meaning, sila yung nag-launder nun for us. So hindi na ako mahihirapan na maglaban ng scrub suit ko. And hindi ko na kailangang iuwi yung maduming scrub suit dito sa bahay where I could like be with my kids and all, right? So, isa din yun sa mga gusto ko doon. And, gaya nga nasabi ko, most of my classmates, they chose like ICU, Emerge, Ward. But, ako lang yung talagang nag-choose ng OR that time. But, until now, because I did my postgraduate course on, kumbaga nag-major ako in operating room nursing. So, natapos ko yon last year. And I'm proud to say na parang it's something that I really wanted to finish. And I'm thankful that I was able to finish it. And graduate ako and all. So, alam mo yun, parang kahit saan na ako mag-apply, pwede na. And I was also looking into going back to school one more time. I love going to school. I don't know why. Parang gustong-gusto ko na nag-aaral ako. Gustong-gusto ko na, alam mo yun, meron akong binabasa na kahit ano. But this time, I want to major on becoming like yung parang assistant ka ng anesthesiologist. Like, you're the one who's gonna put the patient to sleep. Parang ganon. Parang doktor na siya, pero hindi. I mean, of course, the license is different, right? But it's one of my plans for 2022. Well, it depends on what else can happen, right? So, yun nga, it's an area that's really close to my heart. And I'm really happy na I'm going back to doing what I love the most. And alam mo yun, I was able to talk to my manager and inayos na nila yung papers ko and all. So I'm gonna start as soon as possible. And to all who helped me get through the tough times of this 2021, I really, really thank all of you. I mean, meron tayong mga experiences na hindi maganda, meron mga experiences na parang challenging for us, but because there were true people and genuine people who were there for me, to support me, to love me, to care for me, and to think of me at my like worst times. I mean, I was able to like survive all of those. And I'm hoping na ang 2022 ay mas maging exciting na year for me, for my kids, for my partner, si Chris, for my parents, my family, and for all the babies as well. I mean, magsusulat pa din naman ako. I'm still andeng, right? So, yun yung isa sa mga plans ko in the future, like next year, to like continue writing, continue inspiring people, and I know kung meron mang hindi pagkakaunawaan na nangyari sa 2021, I hope na we could shed some light to people around us. Hindi yung isasara natin yung isip natin at puso natin dahil lang sa sinasabi ng isang tao. I hope we were able to like look at all sides ng story. Look both sides of the coin kasi there's two sides. And so yun nga. I'm looking forward for a better, brighter, full of love, full of hope, and full of contentment na 2022. Not just for myself or my family, but for all of you babies as well. So hanggang dito na lang. I'm sorry if this vlog was like long. I'm trying to like keep it like really short, but I couldn't. So thank you again, babies, for all your love and support. And mahal ko kayo. Happy New Year!